Hi, kindergartners. Today we're going to learn to write some more numbers. We're going to learn 11 through 15. And the awesome thing about this is that you have already learned everything you need to know to write these numbers because we're just putting two numbers together that you've already learned with Maddie. So what you need for right now is a piece of paper. A blank piece of paper is fine, or if you had a grown-up who was able to print out one of these sheets, have that on hand. And you need something to write with, and you need something that's with you all the time, which is your pointer finger. So I'm going to show you a quick little movie that is going to review how to make numbers 0 through 9, and then we'll get started learning our new numbers. So I'm just going to share my screen with you. I'm going to make that bigger. And while we're watching this little video, I want you to use your pointer finger. And as they're showing you how to make the number on the screen, I want you to write it in the air with your finger, okay? So let's start with that. This is number 0. Around and around you go. That's how you make a 0. It's just a circle, basically. This is number 1. You start at the top and down we run. That is how we make a 1. Number 2. Around and back on the railway track. And the train's going to go, and instead of saying choo-choo, it says toot-toot. Number 3, remember, use your pointer finger. Around the tree, around the tree. That's how you make a 3. Okay, pointer fingers ready for number 4. Down a slope, across, and down once more. 3 straight lines to make a 4. Okay, pointer fingers ready. Number 5. Down, then around, off and across the top. To make a 5, then stop. Number 6, get your fingers ready. Make a curve, make a loop. There are no tricks to make a 6. Finger ready for number 7. Across the top, then slope down. 7 is the fastest in this town. That one's pretty straightforward. Okay, get your pointer finger ready for number 8. Snake down, you're making a curve, and you're coming back around making another curve. Snake down, but do not wait. Complete the figure of 8. Okay, pointer finger ready, number 9. A loop, then a line. That's how you make a 9. All right, kindergartners, I hope you got your brains warmed up and your fingers warmed up to do some writing. I'm going to switch the camera view here so you can see my paper. All right, we are going to start with number 11, which, as you can see, is basically 2 number 1s right next to each other. And you guys know how to make a number 1 already. If you don't have this special writing paper, that's totally fine. You can just use a regular paper, and if you want, you can just make a couple dots instead of these green stars, so you know where to start. But we're going to start at the top, draw a line down, and then right next to it, start at the top, draw a line down. I'm going to give you a minute to practice that on your paper. And we're going to do it 2 more times. Start at the top, go straight down. Whoops, I went down past the line there. Start at the top, go straight down. Take a minute and do that, kindergartners. And we're going to do it a 3rd time. Start at the top, go straight down. And right next to that, make another 1. Start at the top, go straight down. Look at that, you did it. You made number 11, which is just 2 1s side by side. Okay, for number 12, It's a 1 and then a 2 right next to it. I'm going to change colors. I'm going to do orange. You don't have to change colors at home, but I'm going to just do it so you can see the different numbers. Okay, for number 12, we've got a 1 and a 2. So for 1, start at the top, go straight down. For number 2, we're going to start out a little bit lower than the top of that 1, and we're going to do a big curve and then a little line across. Okay, so you guys take a moment and do that. I'm going to do it again. Start at the top, go straight down for the number 1, and then we're going to do the number 2. Just start here, a little curve, and I'll draw a little line across. I lifted my pen there and I shouldn't have. You should keep your pen going. Okay, we're going to do it a third time. Start at the top, draw a line down, start a little lower, a curve, and a little line across. And there's our number 12. It's just a 1 and a 2. All right, next we're going to do number 13. And I'm going to go with green. I'm kind of making a rainbow, but yellow is hard to see, so I'm skipping straight ahead to green. We're making number 13, which, as you can see, like the other numbers, starts with a 1, and then the number next to it is a 3, and that is how you write number 13. So we're going to start at the top, draw a line down, start a little lower, and you're going to do a little curve bump, a little curve bump, and that's your number 3 to make 13. So take a minute and do that. We're going to do that again. Start at the top, straight line down, start a little lower, go around that tree like we saw in the video for number 3, and go around another tree. And there's your 13. One more time. Start at the top, straight line down for our 1. I'm going to start a little lower. We've got a bump curve around a tree and another bump curve around a tree for number 13. Okay, I'm going to move my paper a little bit up so you can see our last 2 numbers we're going to practice for today. The next number is number 14, and guess what number we're starting with again? Yep, you're right, number 1. So start at the top, go straight down. And for 14, you can hear in the word 14, that other number is going to be a 4. So for number 4, we're going to go down and across. And we'll do a little frog jump, lift your pen or pencil, and start at the top and come down for that 4. We're going to do it again. Start at the top, straight line down, start at the top, little line down, little line across, frog jump up, straight line down. Okay, and we'll do it one more time. Start at the top, straight line down, start close to the top, little line down, little line across, frog jump up, straight line down to make number 14. All right, last one for today, which is 15, which guess what number it starts with? Yep, you're right, number 1. It's a 1 and then a number 5 for 15. Start at the top, straight line down, okay? And then the 5, we're going to do a little line down. We're going to give it a tummy. And then you're going to do a little frog jump to the top and a little line across. So I'll give you a minute to try that. I know the number 5 is a little bit trickier. Okay, we're going to do it 2 more times. Start at the top for that 1, straight line down. Okay, then for our number 5, we're going to start at the top. We're going to do a little line down, give it a tummy, frog jump up to the top, and a little line across. And one more time. Start at the top, straight line down, start at the top, little line down, give it a tummy, hop to the top, and a little line across. All right, there, you guys did it. You did numbers 11 through 15. That is pretty much it for today. I just wanted to give you some options for what you can practice at home. So you can have your parent print out more of these sheets. You can practice these, or there's some fun ways that you can practice making some numbers. So for example, I have a cookie sheet here. Now, you definitely need a grown-up to help you with this, and only if they're willing, okay? Because this can be kind of messy and your grown-up may not want things to be messy. But I just put some flour in a cookie sheet. And again, all you need once you have that set up is your pointer finger. So we can do number 11, start at the top, straight line down, start at the top, straight line down. So 2 1s right next to each other. And then I use my little spatula to flatten that out. For number 12, we're doing a 1 and then a number 2. So start at the top, straight line down, start a little lower, a curve, diagonal, and a little line across to make our number 12. Okay, smooth that out. Well, I'm gonna have to smooth out in the other direction next time. For number 13, we have a 1 and a 3. So we start at the top, straight line down. Remember, the 3 is the 2 little bumps. So I'm gonna start here, go around a tree, go around another tree. Oh, my flower's getting a little thick over here, but you can see number 13. Now I'm gonna try to smooth it the other way. This is just a fun way to practice writing your numbers. That's a little different than using a pen. Okay, last 2 numbers are 14. So start at the top, straight line down. Start at the top, little line down, little line across, frog jump to the top and a straight line down for 14. I'm gonna smooth that out again. And the last number is 15, which is a 1 and a 5. So start at the top, straight line down, start at the top, little line down, curve down, give it a belly, frog hop to the top, and a little line across for 15. All right, oof, I'm a little messy now, and I'm not even gonna get cookies out of this. I'm gonna switch this. Okay, so kindergartners, there are lots of fun ways you can practice your numbers. If you have sidewalk chalk, you can go outside and use sidewalk chalk to practice writing your numbers. If there's still snow on the ground outside, you could even do it in the snow till your finger gets too cold. But I'm really proud of you. Keep working on these, and I will see you tomorrow for our next set of numbers.